Now, I'm not the best electronic expert, but two contacts this side of this button switch here. Here's the main switch this side if you want to get orientation. Okay, two wires. Doesn't really matter what colours they are, because it's just going to short them out. That's all that button does, is short them out when you press it. So you can't get much closer. No, not the best solving, but that should do it. And in this case I've cut a couple of sort of notches in it for the wires to go, these two wires to go through when I put it back together. Now, quite not too bad to split it. I just used this on the edge, whacked it a few times on the gap between the two sides, start coming apart, and then I managed to prise it open. Take the battery out first. Right, I've put this up to my VC99 multimeter on continuity, whatever they call it. And these buttons still click. If I can press it. Yep. Okay. There we are. So they're just, those two wires are just going through one of the notches I cut. I cut the other notch out, just using some sort of trimmer things for 3D printer, cutting the plastic filament and such like. Right, this is the encoder thing I've got. I'll put a video down below, or link on up above to this. It has an encoder wheel there and like an optical lens stop basically here. Now I have this, as I showed you, wired up to it. So you need to turn this on, and it does have a blue flashing light here. I think sometimes when you turn it on, depending, I haven't figured that out. But I've got this already logged on to Bluetooth to this device. So I'll turn the camera on. Right, and I've got 5 volts going to it. Turn that on now. Oops, I'm getting in the way of the camera. It's very hard to do this. We might see that's turning there. Obviously you want your phone like looking pretty still when you're doing this. I'm trying to show you both, but I'll just try and show you the phone taking the photographs at the moment. And you could put a flash gun, like a flash on this, that would freeze that image as it's turning, and you probably want to do different heights once it's done one rotation, and maybe also like turn it on its back in this case, something like this, to get all the images. I'm not doing them all here, I'm just showing you that, see how that's clicking, and I'll show you that just now. Let's turn this off. So that's powered off 5 volts. I've got PSU variable power supply here. Just getting my gallery. So here's my gallery, and you see like the photographs. Obviously you can delete the ones that you don't want and upload the ones in a way that you do want. Okay, and that's got the different angles of this duck in this case. I think it's Big Tree Tech. So that's basically it. That seems to work alright. at the moment, as I say, I've just got a USB, a PSU, like variable power supply, 5 volts going in. I'll show you the circuit now. Don't worry, the power's off, but I'll probably put a USB plug on there. So I've got 5 volts red coming in here. That's going to the red. There's 3 wires on the end optical lens stop, red, yellow and black. Red and black are the power. Red, positive, black, neutral or negative, ground, whatever. Yellow is the signal wire, and the yellow signal wire is changing colour here in my case, going to a red wire for the Bluetooth shutter switch, which I'll show you at the beginning of this video. That's coming up and going to the main black negative wire over here. 2 wires coming down to go to the motor, the turntable, which has a switch on it. I'm using a plug, but you could wire it in direct. That's my encoder wheel there. And black is going to the turntable, so you've got red going to the turntable. From this side going up there to the black. Try and show you a bit closer here. Come down there to the turntable. Okay, that works alright, as you've seen. I would suggest that you do remember to turn the, see that's got that blue light on there, don't know if you noticed it. The shutter still works, by the way. Doesn't stop the shutter button working on there. If you want to use that, I don't think there's much else I can really say, except, you know, you need a service that you upload those pictures to after editing them, deleting the ones you don't want, whatever. And then that'll create an STL basically for you to print out, or eventually.